Days we're out and about. Showers, they just kept coming. Not a ton of rain. Most folks actually got less than a half of an inch, but some of those heavier downpours had a little bit more than that. And to deal with over the weekend, looks like rain chances still stay on the low side. We're going to be talking about a warming trend, though, as we approach the weekend. So lower rain chances will mean higher temperatures. I think by Saturday and Sunday, we'll be again approaching 90 degrees. If you could believe this, we barely hit 80 degrees for a high temperature. Our average is 89. But we did have a lot of clouds, still holding on to clouds. I think we'll be talking about Tropical Storm Nate. The good news, it will stay far enough west that the impacts for us won't be all that huge. Doppler radar shows we're dry as we kick off our Friday morning, so no issues out there for the commute as the kids head to the bus stop, walking the dog, things like that. Should stay fairly dry, at least over the next few hours. Any rain chance I think we'll see will come later on into the afternoon after about 3 or 4 o'clock. So clouds and radar shows we're still dealing with all that excess cloud cover associated with the tropical wave we saw yesterday. This area of high pressure aloft will nudge in from the Atlantic and help to keep Nate on a more westward track. So that's why we're not going to be seeing big impacts, because it'll stay far enough west. We'll still be dealing with some of that tropical moisture, but you can see it there. It's basically impacting folks in Honduras as they wake up this morning. They're dealing with a lot of heavy rains, flooding, mudslides, and things like that. It's going to continue to march on into the Caribbean Sea and then possibly make landfall again into the Yucatan Peninsula as we go on to later on today. Still holding on to 45 miles per hour, moving northwest at 14. Pressure is 999 millibars. Look at the spaghetti miles. Very tightly clustered, shows very strong agreement in the track, and it looks like it'll be a problem for anywhere along Louisiana, Alabama, maybe the Florida Panhandle, Mississippi as well. These are the guys that are paying very close attention to this, as it'll likely be a Category 1 by the time it makes landfall. But like I mentioned, not a huge concern for us. Temperatures this morning are dropping. It's 74 at this hour in Fort Myers, 77, Golden Gate and Immokalee, Naples at 78 in Marco Island. For today, still more clouds. Some peaks of sunshine should help to carry those temperatures a few degrees warmer than we were yesterday. We'll go with 87 for a high with some scattered showers and thunderstorms. But notice they won't arrive through until later on this afternoon. Some could hang around this evening. Notice there's 7 to 8 o'clock. Still got a couple that we're dealing with. But once we get through sunset, we'll be drying out here once again. So your marine forecast for today shows a better day. Still going to be cloudy there. That small craft advisory will no longer be in effect, I think, as we get rid of the wind. So not quite as breezy today either. There's that warming trend. We're up to 90 by Sunday. Rain chance is only 40% this weekend. We'll drop them even lower early next week. Jill, good morning.
Good morning, Tony. I want to go ahead and show you a live look right now. 75 near Luckett. We understand we see some